Hello again. If you're sick of hearing me, then just click the stop button. But I like the sound of my voice, apparently, and I'm going to do yet another quick tutorial, and before the novelty wears off, of course. Today I was, sitting in front of my computer, racking my brain at what I was going to shoot, and decided almost in a split second that I'm going to drastically change up my lighting scheme. I normally have like the beauty dish boomed up at 6 o'clock, but slightly overhead. I'll have my two medium softboxes at 10 and 2 as edge lights, or maybe I'll have the beauty dish off to one side to give that dramatic, like dark lit back, like portrait with a black background. But today I figured why not emulate a ring flash by putting my beauty dish directly behind the camera. And what this does is it enables me to get that wide light source, but coming from on axis, which gave me this interesting, almost odd catch light in the eyes. So, but of course, as the tutorial the other day showed you how to fix a not so black background, today I'm going to do the not so white background with a similar technique, just opposite. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this into Photoshop, which I already have done, voila, and we're going to go and duplicate the background layer just so we can be safe. I'm going to show you how much is actually totally blown out by you doing a levels adjustment layer and bringing it. If you notice, all this is totally gone. So we only have to worry about a small little bit. So let's just bring this back down. I'll just leave it there for reference. Go over to our dodge tool, unprotect tones, so no check mark there, 100%, and make sure it's set to highlights. Alright, with a brush set to about 75 hardness, and we are ready to go. So basically I'm just going to paint away, and this is really that easy. If you had more shadows in the background, it's the same thing, you just keep going over. That's that. It looks pretty good there, looks pretty good there. Okay, I can delete my layer, and we have pretty much, I have nothingness background. Well, pretty much there's nothing there. Alright, so really what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom into the eye, which I have already enhanced via Lightroom the same way I had enhanced the eyes earlier, the tutorial I just put up. So, but I'm going to do this with a dodge and burn layer, and I'm going to select a new layer by hitting Command or Control plus Shift plus N. And that brings up our layer. I'll name it D and B, and then I'll go to overlay and I'll fill with a neutral color. Now this is how I dodge and burn for most people that want to know and they've asked. So it brings up this layer. So you have nothing. Now when I flip, I hit D, and that's going to bring my default black and white colors back. I'm going to flip to white and black using X, but I'm going to start with black. I'm going to go to a brush tool, and this is when we're going to want a softer brush. I have a preset brush, 13 pixels wide, 0% hardness. And I'm going to bring my opacity down to 20% by hitting 2. You can hit the number pad, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 9. That's going to bring 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. If you want to do 25, hit 2, 5 rapidly, but we're going to go 2. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to just start accenting the eyes. And this is going to give that ring, that dark ring around the eyes that I love. Okay, and then I'll just burn a little bit about the blacks, just to make his eye like insanely like amazing. That kind of eye that people are like, oh my god. You could do the same thing by switching to white, hitting X or your button over there and just hitting that. And if you look, there's a difference. Now holding down Alt and clicking on the eyeball on the dodge and burn layer, you're going to notice that's pretty much what we have. Now we go here and we're going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to switch to black. Now I'm adjusting the brush size with the Wacom tablet slider that I've set up. You can do this with the mouse pad on the new MacBook Pros or your bracket keys, the ones next to the P key and slash key. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to zoom out by hitting Command 0 or Control 0. That brings it just as big as the screen can let it go. And I'm going to look for any imperfections that I see in the skin. I mean, really, he could have shaved a little bit better. So if we want, what we can do is go in with our stamp tool, let everything just stay the same up on the top, and sample with the Alt key and just paint away. You got to be on the right layer though. So click on the layer, boom, it's gone. Boom, it's gone. Now obviously this is a very tedious process that you can make look amazing, but no one wants to sit here and watch me do this, let alone listen to me talk. So I'm just going to edit here and say I'm going to clean it up without you watching. So that's pretty much it. I really like the way it turned out, and I'm going to do some more portraits on this. I did a couple of myself. Let's go back. I did that one, and the other one I'm not going to show you because it's horrendous. That was the first one I did of Sean, which is really, I like it, but I kind of like the expressionless face with this last one. So that's it. And if you have any more questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. If not, give it a try.